Hey, what's up? It's Jared with State of Tech, and we're going to take a look at the Nexus 7 Folio case. This is directly from Google, and I purchased one for my Nexus 7 because for a while I've just been using a sleeve, like a protective sleeve that I set my Nexus in, and then when I'm ready to use it, I take it out of the sleeve and just kind of go natural. Don't have any case or anything on it. I just put it in a protective case when I'm not using it. So I thought I would try a Folio case because I haven't had a Google brand case for my Nexus 7 yet. So we'll just slide it out of the box. First thing when I opened this, the shipping box that this came in, the smell of this case was overwhelming. Now I'm sure it has something to do with the material that it's made out of. It was extremely strong, and it's taken a couple of days for the smell to go away, and even now it still has a smell to it. So we'll go ahead and remove the foam insert from it. Now the best way to get your Nexus 7 into this case is just to start with this side, the outer side of it, and then snap it right into place. Really simple, and it fits really nicely. Obviously, being that this is an OEM case, everything fits nicely. All the cutouts and everything are perfect for the camera, for the buttons. The speakers on both sides are not covered. Everything is really well put together. This case is just entirely black except for this little Google tag that's embedded into it. The case itself doesn't really have any way to keep itself closed other than for you to hold it closed. I found that cases like this are kind of a pain to use one-handed because when you're gripping it, the case, as it gets a little older, tends to kind of roll up on you in the back. However, this case does have this little flap right here, which allows you to tuck the front flap of the case in place, and then you can grip it like a book. So that works pretty well. We'll see how it holds up over time with this little flap, as it is just kind of a stitched in little flap, and that could become loose over time and lose functionality. But for me, this worked out pretty good as long as I was holding it like a book. If I was laying in bed and kind of holding it in an angle, it would tend to slip out of this little clasp, which if you're not holding onto your device and you're laying down, you're bound to have it land on your face. Luckily, that didn't happen to me. So it also works as a stand. So your device stands up really well. This isn't a new feature or anything for this type of case. However, it is a nice viewing angle. It's kind of hard to see in the camera here. So as far as a multi-function case goes, it works pretty well. Doesn't have any pockets or anything like that. It's just simply a case that covers both the front and back of your device, and it does a great job. So I think the price is a little high for this case, considering that you can find cases like this all day long on Amazon for less than $20, but the quality is pretty good. The only thing that I think is lacking in the quality is when you pay for that kind of price for a case, you shouldn't have to let the case air out for several days before you use it. The smell literally gave me a headache when trying to use this case to watch a show, 30-minute television show. I had to actually take the case off and put it in another room. So for me, that was kind of annoying, but otherwise it's a nice case. It's expensive, but it's a nice case. So if you're looking for a case, you want it to come from Google, then this is the case for you. You can get it in the Google Play Store, either online. The Nexus 7 case, Folio style case, molded perfectly for your Nexus 7. This is obviously for the 2013 model, so check it out at the Google Play Store.